Welcome to our last maths lesson of the week. Now, I've been thinking really hard about what we can do because this week we've already done so much. So we've already partitioned the number 15. We have already worked to find all the addition facts for the number 15, and we found the subtraction facts for the number 15. And we've even had a mixture of addition and subtraction, and you have found the missing numbers. So I was trying to think, what could we do? And then I had a thought. We haven't done our big maths quiz for a few weeks now, since before Christmas. So I thought we would have a go at home at doing our big maths. Now, don't worry, because you don't need anything for it other than a piece of paper and a pencil and a coloured pen or a pencil if you have got one. Now, we're not just going to do big maths. We're going to do a little bit of lots of things, actually. We are going to practice our learn, it's ready. But before we do that, I want to just do some number work with you. Now, I did have all my numbers up on the board here, but because I can't seem to get the light right, it keeps shining off, so you couldn't see them. So what I've done instead is I've got all the numbers in my hand here. And just like we do with phonics, I'm going to go through each of the numbers, and as you see them, I just want you to shout the number of what it is. So let's do that first. Off we go. Okay, should be able to whiz through these because you're really good with your numbers. Okay, what was that one? Good. They're all falling out of my hand. Okay, so well done. That was just warming up our numbers up to 20. So this time we're going to start on the number 3 and we're going to count up to 20. So 3 up to 20. Go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This time, start on the number 5 and count up to 14. But this time you're going to do it on your own. So you're going to start at 5 and stop at 14, going forwards. Off you go. 5. Okay, did you stop at the number 14? I hope you did. Well, let's try one more. This time, let's start on the number 6. Let's go up to 17. So 6 up to 17. You ready? Go. 6. Okay, I hope that you stopped and that you didn't carry on, because that's good listening, isn't it? Okay, this time, let's count backwards. Let's start on 10 and count backwards to 1. So start on 10, go backwards to 1, and I'll do the first one with you. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. This time, let's start on the number 14 and count backwards to 8. So remember, when we count backwards, we go down the number line. So I can't remember what number I said now, 14, I think, wasn't it? So start on the number 14 and count backwards to 8. And maybe if I hold this here, it might help you. So 14 back to 8. Are you ready? 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Okay, you're going to do this next one on your own. I want you to start at, let's start at 16 and go backwards to 7. So 16 to 7, off you go. 16. Okay, make sure you stop there. Okay, last one. Let's start at 20 and go all the way to 0. You're going to do it on your own. So you ready? Remember, we're going backwards. We're going down the number line. So start on 20, stop at 0. Off we go. So 20, 19. Okay, hopefully you got to 0. Okay, don't forget we can use the number line to help us, can't we? And we can count forwards, we can count backwards, we can count on, we can count back. Okay, so this time you're going to need your piece of paper, and I'm going to show you one of my number cards, but this time instead of saying what the number is on the card, I would like you to write down on your piece of paper the number that is one more. So this is just a bit of practice because we've done this already. So one more. So if I show you the number 4, what number will you write down on your piece of paper? Good, it's the number 5, because here's number 4. And can you see 1 more than 4 is 5. Okay, how about if I show you, how about this number? What number is that? Good, that's the number 5. So what number would you write down for 1 more than 5? So there's 5, and 1 more, we're going to count on, we're going to count up, and 1 more is 6. So we're just going to play this little game to start with. Okay, so let me get all my numbers back in the right place. All right, so write it down. You can have the number line in front of you. So get your number line from your catch-up packs, or if you can't find it, then you can just have a go at quickly drawing your own. But let's start with this number. So what number is that? Write down the number that is 1 more than that. Okay, I'm going to write it on my board as well. And then I'm going to show them at the same time. So somewhere is my pen. So that was the number 2, wasn't it? So what is 1 more than 2? Are you ready? Okay, did you write down the number 3 on your board? If you did, you are a megastar. Well done. So let's just go through it. Here's the number 2. 1 more than 2 is the number 3. Okay, ready for your next one. Right, the next number is this one. So write down the number that is 1 more than this number. Are you ready to show me? It is 11, isn't it? When we count to 10, the next one, 1 more, is number 11. Okay, next one, try this one. 1 more than this number, please. Write it down on your piece of paper. What number is 1 more than this number? Are you ready to show me? Okay, did you have the number 14 written down on your board? Well done if you did. Okay, next one. Write down the number that is 1 more than this number. 1 more. Okay, you ready to show me? What number did you have down? Did you have the number 16? So if you're imagining a number line, we've got the number 15, and the number that is 1 more is the number 16. Right, 1 more before we move on. So write down the number that is 1 more than this number. So first of all, what number is that? Write down the number that is 1 more. Okay, you ready to show me? Did you have the number 20? If you did, well done to you. So if we have a number line, we have our number 19, and 1 more than 19 is 20. Right, this time, a little bit trickier. You're going to write down the number that is 1 less. So if we have our number line, when we find the number that is 1 less, we are going to be going down the number line. So if I showed you the number, let me find one. The number, here we go. If I show you the number 3 and I ask you to write down the number that is 1 less, I'm going to find the number 3. And this time I'm going to count down the number line. I'm going to do the one that comes before it. So 1 less than 3 is 2. Well done to you. So have a go at doing this. What is 1 less than this number? 1 less. 1 less. Okay, let me write it on my board as well. And 1 less is 8. Well done to you if you got that one right. Okay, let's do 2 more. So let's try this one. A bit tricky. It's a teen number. So what number is this? And what number is 1 less? So look at your number line if you need to. So 1 less than that number. Okay, first of all, what number is it? It is the number 16, isn't it? So I'm going to find the number 16 on my number line, which is here. And 1 less, the one that comes before it, is the number 15. So if you had the number 15 on your board, well done to you. Right, last one now. Let's do this one. So the number that is 1 less, write it down for me, please. 1 less than this number. Okay, so did you have the number 9? Making sure that your number 9 is written the right way around. If you did, well done. And if we were having this on a number line, the number 10 would go there, then we'd count back 1 to find the number 9. So well done. That was just a little bit of a warm-up ready for our Learn It, because what we're going to do now is we're going to have a look at our Learn It's. Now, I've made them change order, so they're not in the same order as they have been this week. So let's go through them, really concentrate, because you're going to need them for when we do our big maths test in just a moment. So off you go. 3 add 3 equals 3 add 7 equals. Do the rest on your own. Missing numbers now. There's some of these on the quiz. So really concentrate. 2 add 8 equals 10. Five add 5 equals. One add what equals 10? What do we have to add to 1 to get to 10? What do we have to add to 4 to get to 10? Okay, these are ones we just have to know them. So let's try and say them really quickly. 9 add what equals 10? 6 add what? 8 add what? 3 add what? 7 add what? 10 add what? 0 add what? Okay, so the reason why we are practicing these is because they're our year 1 Learn It's and we just have to know them really, really quickly. So I should be able to show you any of those and you should know the answer straight away. So we've had a practice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have a go at our big maths quiz. So on the website, I have put the big maths sheet for you to have a look at, but it is also, I'm just about to show it to you as well. Here it is. And if we look at it so that it's the whole screen, what I want you to do before we put the song on, what I want you to do is to make sure that on your piece of paper you have got these questions written down, but I don't want you to put the answers in yet. So pause the video, copy down the questions, ready to do the big maths quiz. Okay, so pause the video now. Right, now you should have those on your piece of paper. So we are ready to have a go at our big maths quiz. Now what I'm going to do is, hopefully, if it works okay, I'm going to put the song on, I'm going to put that sheet back onto the screen for you to see, and I'm going to give you 90 seconds, a minute and a half. Now before Christmas, you were having 1 minute, well, you were in 1T anyway. So you're going to have 1 minute and a half. So I'm giving you a bit of extra time. Use a different colour if you can, please. If you've got a different colour, a felt tip pen, or you're going to need that to mark it after, okay? So you're going to use your pencil, write down the answers, and then we're going to mark it together afterwards. Okay, so are you ready? Good. So let's start.
Big maths, beat that. Welcome to Big Maths, beat that. I hope today is a day you beat your best ever score. Ready, steady, go. 3, 2, 1. Pencils down. Okay, let's see how you did.
Right, let's see how you did. So I wrote them all down at the same time as you, and luckily I just managed to finish in time. So what I want you to do is get your coloured felt tip pen or your coloured pencil, and we're going to have a go at marking them together. Now, what I want you to make sure you do is that you do not change your answers. So if you have got it right, well done to you. If you haven't, if you've made a little mistake, do not worry. We make mistakes all of the time, okay, like we keep saying. So don't change any of your answers. What you can do is, using your coloured crayon, is you can write the correct answer next to your answer. Okay, so first question. 5 add 5 equals what? Good. 5 add 5 equals 10. Okay, so the answer is 10. Right. How about the next one? 4 add 4. What does 4 add 4 equal? Double 4 equals 8. So hopefully you've written 8. Next one. 3 add 3 equals 6. Well done. Double 3 equals 6. Okay, how about the next one? Let's see if I can just find the right number card. Okay, 2 add 1. 2 add 1 equals 3. Make sure that all of your numbers are written the right way round. So 2 add 1 equals 3. Next one, 2 add 3 equals. So 2 add 3 equals 5. Well done to you if you got that one right. And then we're moving on to missing numbers. So on the step 4 side, we can see that 6 add what equals 10. 6 add what equals 10. The missing number is 4. So well done if you got that one right. 6 add 4 equals 10. How about the one underneath? 5 add something equals 10. 5 add 5 equals 10. Well done if you got that one right. Okay, next one. 1 add what equals 10. 1 add what? Good. It is 1 add 9 equals 10. Making sure our 9 is the right way round. 1 add 9 equals 10. Next one. 2 add what equals 10. What did you write down? Did you write down the number 8? If you did, you are a superstar. 2 add 8 equals 10. And then the last one, 7 add what equals 10. 7 add, shout it out as loud as you can. 7 add 3 equals 10. Well done to you. So what I want you to make sure you do now is I want you to count up how many answers you got correct. And all I want you to do is I just want you to write your score just at the bottom of your page. So how did you get on? Did you do better than the last week we were at school? Did you just forget a few? Either way, it doesn't matter because you can keep practicing, practicing, practicing. And what I have done is I have put the next sheet onto the website so that you can practice them, because I wonder if Miss Gardner will do big maths with you next week. I'm not sure. So the sheet is there for you to copy down the questions, ready to practice at home. Remember, the more you practice, the quicker you will be. So well done with that, everybody. I hope that you got a really good score and keep practicing.